Hamlet, Act 4, Scene 4. Setting, near the coast of Denmark, a plain. Characters, Fortinbras, Captain, Hamlet, Rosencrantz, Guildenstern, and soldiers. Enter Fortinbras with his army and a captain. Fortinbras, go, Captain, from me greet the Danish king. Tell him that, by his license, Fortinbras craves the conveyance of a promised march over his kingdom. You know the rendezvous. If that his majesty would aught with us, we shall express our duty in his eye, and let him know so. Explanation. Fortinbras orders the captain to greet King Claudius of Denmark. Remind Claudius that Fortinbras has permission to march through Denmark. If the king wishes to speak with him, Fortinbras will show respect in person. Captain, I will do it, my lord. I'll do it, my lord. Fortinbras, go softly on. Proceed quietly. Fortinbras exits with the army. Enter Hamlet. Good sir, whose powers are these? They are of Norway, sir. These troops are from Norway, sir. How purposed, sir, I pray you? Against some part of Poland. They're marching against part of Poland. Who commands them, sir? Captain, the nephew to old Norway, Fortinbras. Fortinbras, the nephew of the old king of Norway. Hamlet, goes it against the main of Poland, sir, or for some frontier? Truly to speak, and with no addition, we go to gain a little patch of ground that hath in it no profit but the name. To pay 5 ducats, 5, I would not farm it, nor will it yield to Norway or the Pole ale. A ranker rate should it be sold in fee. Explanation. Hamlet asks if the fight is for all of Poland or just a border area. The captain replies honestly, it's for a tiny, worthless piece of land. It's so useless that he wouldn't rent it for 5 ducats. Even if sold outright, it wouldn't be worth much to either side. Hamlet, why? Then the Polak never will defend it. Yes, it is already garrisoned. Yes, the Poles have already stationed soldiers there. Hamlet, 2,000 souls and 20,000 ducats, will not debate the question of this straw. This is the imposthume of much wealth and peace, that inward breaks and shows no cause without why the man dies. I humbly thank you, sir. Explanation. Hamlet says that thousands of soldiers and huge sums of money are being spent over something as worthless as a straw. This is a disease of rich, peaceful nations. They fight pointless wars because they have nothing else to do. He thanks the captain. God be with you, sir. Sir, with all my heart, they part ways. Exit, captain. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern go ahead. Hamlet remains soliloquy. How stand I then, that have a father killed, a mother stained, excitements of my reason and my blood, and let all sleep? Explanation. Hamlet reflects. How do I compare to Fortinbras? My father was murdered, my mother shamed. I have every reason to act, and yet I've done nothing. Hamlet. While, to my shame, I see the imminent death of 20,000 men, that for a fantasy and trick of fame, go to their graves like beds, fight for a plot, whereon the numbers cannot try the cause, which is not tomb enough and continent to hide the slain. Explanation. To his shame, he sees 20,000 men risking death for a mere fantasy of honor. They fight over a piece of land too small to hold all the bodies that will die for it. Hamlet. Oh, from this time forth, my thoughts be bloody or be nothing worth. Explanation. From now on, Hamlet vows that all his thoughts must be bloody, focused on revenge, or they are worthless.